I was out and about one day and I happened to find a store that had hundreds of these old wooden ammunition crates. And I felt compelled to buy 3 of them. I didn't have any idea what I was going to do with them, but I knew it was going to be cool. I guess it'll only be cool if I don't screw them up.
What is going on here? I demand an explanation.
Now, once I got home with them, of course, I was pretty curious as to what had actually been in there. This 105 millimeter refers to the diameter of a bullet, which in this case is 10.5 centimeters, which is about that much. Now, what the heck does that go into? Turns out it goes into one of these. But why not make something beautiful out of something that was used for destruction? The first thing I had to do was clean these bad boys up because they were filthy. And somebody on my Facebook page had mentioned that if the ammunition is made with lead, then the lead can actually seep out into the wood and ultimately give you lead poisoning. A good way to get rid of lead in lead paint or in a situation like this is to use TSP or trisodium phosphate. That will turn the lead into lead phosphate, which is not harmful to you. Now, the TSP was great. It actually got off a lot of the deep dirt and grime in here and killed whatever mold or mildew would be in here. But in some states it's actually been banned because it also kills algae, which is bad for rivers, streams, lakes, that sort of thing. So if you live anywhere near a water source like that, don't go dumping your leftover solution out into the river. Once I got them rinsed off, I set them in the sun to dry. And then I got to sanding. Now the first thing I'm going to do is make my husband a Father's Day present. I'm going to make him a coffee table / ottoman for his office. And he was saying originally that he felt like I should keep all of the original printing on it. I'm not going to do that for all of them, but for his I will. Now I measured his couch in his office and it is about 17 inches right at the top of the cushion. And you want it to be right at that same level so when you put your feet up it's nice and comfy. So I'm going to make, this is about 8 inches deep, so I am going to make 9-inch legs. I think I'm also going to sand down those legs a little bit, make them look a little bit less polished. Now, in order to get these legs on, I'm not sure the best way to do this, so I'm going to just glue them in place, and then I'm going to go back and add screws a little bit later once the glue is dry. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, I'm so excited. It's always good when you can find exactly the right color stain that you wanted. This one is Classic Oak by Minwax, the poly shade. So it's got stain and polyurethane in one step. All right, now that it's dry, it's still a little bit rough, so I'm taking some 220 grit sandpaper and just kind of giving it a quick once over and get it nice and smooth. All these old hinges, I'm going to try to reuse them, and I'm going to try to shine them up with a little bit of Brasso. I don't know if it's really going to work or if it's even going to be worth it, but it's worth a shot. I'm going to try to get some of these screws a little bit cleaner while I'm at it. These boxes were put together with safety screws, which are designed flat on either side on the opposite ends of these screws. So they're really easy to put in, but they are nearly impossible to take out. Trying to remove them was enormously difficult, and there is actually a special tool you can buy to remove these, but I didn't really feel like spending that kind of money for this project, so I just used my Dremel and cut the slots a little bit deeper so that I could get the screwdriver in it enough to be able to turn them loose. But the good news is that they're a lot easier to put back in.
Every evening when the sun goes down, get with my party and I begin to clown. I don't care what the people are thinking. I'm not drunk, I'm just a drinking. I set 'em up another round.